Hello, my friends. We're going to spill the hot tea with cold truth on G.I. Jane and Jesus. So are you oscillating between aggression and empathy? I get it. I've been there a long time until I found this calm clarity. Most who know my work know how I overlap the spiritual, the mental, and the physical to raise truth consciousness. I'm Daune Thompson, Soul CEO Activator, and I am here resetting your truth instead of patterns that won't change no matter how many tea leaves you read, no matter how many mantras you say, astrology predictions you seek. Your astrology chart is your soul pattern mastery map. That's it. That's it. I get it. I've done it for a long time myself, seeking the tea leaves and the predictions of my future. And then I woke up to the energy in the consciousness inside of me, right? Revealing how I've been living fast, extreme, and drained, opposite ends of the spectrum, polarity. Feelings, people, circumstances, they've been surfacing like, crap, I healed that. I created boundaries. I muscled through this. I did the work. I saw the lack embedded into my karmic patterns to master. And I thought I mastered these lessons, only avoiding, right, this ongoing, repeating fight mode, my G.I. Jane mode. Right? No matter the pain, I kept going with aggressive strategies and templates and systems. The social world told me, avoid the soul on the opposite side of the spectrum. And so then I was over here, forced into sudden solitude moments. And I was forced into kindness and unrealized excessive empathy mode, like trying to take away others' pain instead of realizing I had to look at my own pain. So I was trying to do this and trying to do this, G.I. Jane and Jesus. I was trying to be both things while avoiding myself at the same time right here. Who was better or worse for me? The warrior or the empath? Finally, I was asking myself, like, seriously, is this who someone would look like that loves themselves? Is this who someone who loves themselves would do? And one day, the pendulum extremes just stopped when I looked inside my own lighthouse to see the lack, the scarcity, the suffering filters that I had. I call them your BS lessons, right? The 4 Bs that are really just karma, mastery, blind spots. So I literally looked at my own soul's blind spots and what they wanted to teach me. Ha, shocker, right? And it all became super clear, taking that aggressive action folded into assertiveness and empathy softened into compassion to feel what my soul's path actually came to master, my own authenticity. That's raising your frequency, authenticity. And it sometimes is the hunter, and it's sometimes okay to soften into compassion in the center. And that's the balanced flow of self-mastery. Once you understand your soul's lesson, your mission, and your magic, shit starts to explode fast, my friends. But you can't see it if you don't understand the parts of yourself that you run from. I did it. I tried. These parts that have become your blind spots. And they're happening to everyone right now. So if you're unraveling into the center of your soul and moving out of aggression into assertiveness, and out of empathy, fixing others into compassion, being the light to guide others to understanding their inner strength and their own superpowers, you're onto something. And so what you're feeling is your unraveling of your masculine and your feminine into soul CEO power, which is both, into a more gentler presence. And if your physical body is purging or presenting pain, it's unraveling these karmic symptoms through digestion, exhaustion, fogginess, insecurities. They're all surfacing pain alarms, and they're simply to present, thank the body's alarms. Thank it with self-compassion of what they taught you into mastering your own power, to live your own inner truth, shining from the inside out of confidence of knowing yourself. You're activating your soul's CEO instead of suffering from one external path to move in life. So if nothing works anymore, this is a great sign. Your soul is centering and shining its true light in peaceful confidence. Now you're an unmoving lighthouse with truth of your expression. So there's the T on polarity and spiritual soul CEO peace in the center of your lighthouse. Check your reality. Stop living in the illusion and reset from the inside out. Less fixing, more truth.